In December 2024, Indian authorities seized properties worth over rupees 14,000 crores from the once celebrated businessman Vijay Mallya and handed them over to public sector banks. This recovery exceeded the rupees 9,000 crore owed by his now defunct Kingfisher Airlines. What followed, however, was a fiery jibe from Mallya himself. From the UK, where he has resided since fleeing India in 2016, he claimed that the banks had taken more than double what he owed. Unless the ED and banks can legally justify this, he declared, I am entitled to relief, which I will pursue. That said, the pressing question now remains, will Vijay Mallya now make a comeback? To the public, he is a man who lived lavishly, even as his airline crumbled under debt. His airline's collapse left a gaping hole in the pockets of Indian banks, not to mention the lives of thousands of employees who lost their jobs. And while banks' recovery of assets is a major victory, it does not erase the charges of fraud, money laundering, and contempt of court that Mallya faces. In 2020, the UK court approved his extradition to India, but a mysterious, confidential legal matter has kept him from being sent back. Some speculate this is a last-ditch effort to avoid extradition, a claim he denies. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court of India sentenced him to 4 months in jail for contempt of court, which too doesn't seem to work. By painting himself as a victim of injustice and claiming that his assets have been unfairly taken, Mallya seems to be building a narrative that could resonate in public opinion circles. In the UK, he continues to benefit from the legal technicalities, and given the complexities of international law, he can go on for a while longer. However, his reputation in India has been tarnished beyond repair. Even if he were to settle his financial obligations or find legal relief abroad, stepping back into the Indian business world seems almost impossible. Regulatory bodies like SEBI have barred him from trading, and public opinion is firmly against him. For now, Mallya's return to India is not a question of if, but when. Yet when that moment arrives, it is unlikely to be on his terms. Whether he sees himself as a victim or a businessman undone by circumstances, the reality remains that Vijay Mallya's glory days are firmly behind him and his future lies in the hands of the courts.